A wedding's never the same. A birth is never the same. Graduations are never the same. It's like a spider web. It hits everywhere. We had a 16-year-old who hung himself, and no, I'm sorry, he was 18. And a therapist tried to put it as simply as possible for his 16-year-old brother who found him. And he said to him, what it's like is like slamming your fingers in a car door. When you slam your fingers in that car door, you're not worried about your mother, your father, your sister, or your brother, the money you have or don't have, the wife you have or don't have. All you know is that you're in pain and you want it to stop.
I think he fantasized about it, and I think that he thought that that was his only choice of ending his pain. My brother jumped off the bridge, and my biggest fear was that he would just be known as a jumper, but he wasn't a jumper. He was a person, and his life really mattered. So I think that people need to see that these aren't just isolated incidences. These are, people who kill themselves are someone's brother, someone's, sister, someone's spouse, someone's child. I never really had a lot of pain before my brother died. I didn't really know death. I had no one close to me die. Now, I miss him every day of my life. There's not a day that goes by that I don't, think about him. So after he passed, I wanted to get his signature. I never had a tattoo. My brother had a lot of tattoos, and I was looking for something, but I wanted something personal. So I had his social security card. I had all these impersonal things. And about a year after, I found my high school yearbook, and he wrote from the top of the page to the bottom of the page a letter telling me how lucky he was to have a sister like me, and he couldn't wait to be an uncle. And he was 15 at the time, so I was 18. We're 3 years apart. So I got a line that said, "Dear Chrissy," a line of the letter was, "I will always love you. Love, Mike." And that's in his handwriting.
Like I said, when we are thrown into this, as a survivor, you honestly feel pain. It's just unbearable. You feel raw. You feel like a raw nerve, and this is just because you've lost someone. When someone completes a suicide, they leave you feeling worthless because you're not able to help them anymore. So we're here to kind of try to put the pieces back together. And, one woman said to her husband after they lost their son, they were laying in bed, and, they just said to each other, what are we supposed to do? How do we do this? And she says, I know one thing. You just start by sitting up, putting one foot down, and then the next, and going on.